Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And, of course, good morning, Mini Motorways. We are off to Tokyo for today's daily challenge where we will get double road tiles and free bridges. It is a wonderful day to be in Tokyo. Oh, goodness. Double road tiles means we get to pave this awful little island. You know what? Let's pave this awful little island right now. Get out of here, awful little island. You shall be paved. Except for your tree. Your tree's cute. You can keep the tree. Good morning, Sunflare Space. Sunny was here first. It is Friday. It is the Friday before Christmas. I don't have a work assignment, and God, I hope I don't get one. Oh, it's gonna be fine. It's all going to be A-okay, except for the parts that aren't gonna be A-okay, but hey, we can't do shit about them. This pink is going to swoop down here, get into that business just like that. That'll be completely and totally fine. I am going to sit on my ass and edit a bunch of video today, and then I'm going to drive up to family and do family shit on account of the holiday, and then stuff will happen. We will be back on Tuesday. All of this is things that we'll get to in the future. For now, oh, goodness gracious. Oh, shoulder and arms. And yawning. Shoulder, arms, and yawning. Those are the things that I have going on right now. Oh, it's cold. Turned my heat off last night before the stream, and I didn't turn it on again before going to bed, which, is good. It means I didn't have my heat running overnight, but it did mean that it was fucking cold when I woke up, because, it's winter. It does, in fact, get cold in winter. Not as cold as it used to, on account of the change in the climate in the air. But, not as cold as it used to, not as snowy as it used to. True fact, it used to snow in November and December in New England. I'm just barely old enough to remember when that was a thing. That was indeed a thing once upon a time. Not anymore. You know what else was a thing once upon a time and not anymore? Once upon a time. It was a thing and not anymore. Oh, I crack me up and I'm the only one. This pink is going to go over here, grab this one, go into that business. I could, put this on this road, marry them off that way, but I don't want to. So instead, we're going to loop like this and like that, and you will be the emergency second house supporting this business up here in the Northeast. And that will also be completely and totally fine. Had a good time last night playing Valkyria Chronicles 4, which... I talked about it a little bit after we rated Hello Katie Joey. It's Valkyria Chronicles 1, but more so. And that's pretty much exactly what I wanted. I'm so happy. I'm trying to... There probably hasn't been... Mass Effect 2 is up there for best video game sequels. For me personally, because Mass Effect 2 was my first experience with Mass Effect, I'm struggling to come up with a video game sequel that has been as good and as satisfying as Valkyria Chronicles 4. I'm sure there is one. I'm sure I'm just not thinking of it. We need to figure out a way to do basically this that I've just done. Oh, yawny. And your annual iterations of the MLB The Show franchise don't really count for this. But that sort of thing. Speaking of that sort of thing, we need to restructure these pinks and blues and such. You can come up that away, and now these two blues will swing up and around and over and down and in to service this business, or not. Maybe this will come into existence. But yeah, Valkyria Chronicles 4, I can't recommend it enough, honestly. I want I want more games. Like, the mechanics of battle are so fun. It's, it's Fire Emblem in that there are classes that are clearly, better suited for certain tasks. It's tactical, it's a little bit live action, but it's not like a shooter where you need to have good hand-eye coordination. Really, the only thing that involves hand-eye coordination is aiming, and that is not rapid-fire, fast-twitch, shooter gameplay aiming or anything. That is just lining up a shot. So, it's a good game. Would you believe that the game we've spent dozens of hours playing here on the Twitch and YouTube channels is a good video game? It's a shocking revelation, I know. What else is shocking is that I need to reposition motorway number 1. I need to 3-position motorway number 1. We reposition it again so that it grabs these 3 purple houses and sends passengers up that way. Was there an unnatural pause in that sentence? Yes. Was it because I was yawning and trying to do so silently because I couldn't reach over for my mute button in time? Possibly. Am I gonna mute now because I have to yawn again? Yep. Oh, so yawny. Okay. What are we gonna do over here? We don't necessarily need these blues to loop in this way. They can swoop down like so. And if they do that, then we can have these 2 pinks go into here. This is probably still fine. I could have this come down here and just do a short corner, but I don't want to. We'll take a roundabout and 40 road tiles. We're getting double road here, so we don't exactly have to be precious with our selection of road tiles. That is a yellow business, and I don't see... There it is! The business spawned before the house, which was unfortunate. You missed a yellow friend. Need to go up here. Goodbye, tree. Sorry about that tree. Oh no, another tree! I bulldozed 2 yellow trees. Well, they weren't yellow trees, but they were trees for a yellow road. Which is the same thing. Trees for a yellow road sounds like an artsy movie. Trees for the Yellow Road is going to be an Oscar contender that nobody ever watches, basically. This pink house has gone circular, which is annoying. This pale pink color here is the obligatory very long road over to this business that you always wind up having in Tokyo. There's always this ham-colored house over this way that gets a big long road or sometimes a motorway and goes over to a corresponding business on this island. Give me a 3rd bridge. We're going to need bridge. We're also going to need to restructure and reconsider and redesign and rethink the general dispensation of all of these pinks. This is kind of a nightmare for all concerned. Okay. First things first. These 2 light blues right here are going to go up and over and out like so. So that they don't have to worry about, so that they're not in the way of all of this bullshit. Next, this road right here is not going to exist anymore. We're going to replace it with that road right there, meaning 1, 2, 3 pink houses service this pink business. Next again, we can... I need a bridge, ideally. And you know what? I have a bridge. We'll do this. These 2 pinks will come down here, service this. I have 3 bridges, so we're going to use one in a possibly suboptimal fashion, just doing this. So we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 pink houses to support this circle. This blue has gone circular. It currently has 3 houses supporting it, but it's a pretty long road for only 3 houses to support a blue circle business, so hopefully we get a few more light blue houses sooner rather than later. That would be nice. No, instead we get another light blue business. That's pretty much the exact opposite of what we wanted, actually. Let's see here. Well, the good news is it's Saturday, so we don't really have to worry too much about anything. I'm just going to wait until the weekend to see what we get. If we get a motorway, that's going to be nice and simple. If we don't, well, it's going to be okay. Give me a motorway and 20 road tiles. That's going to be good for these 2 light blues to swoop over thusly. Oh, such yawn. Swoop over thusly, get over into this business. This light blue is going to go up and join this road, get into this blue circle. This dark blue exists, which is mildly unfortunate. Luckily, we do have these 2 dark blues. What we can do is just run them up along here, staple them onto this road, and these 2 will just share this area for a minute, which is not ideal, but what are you going to do? I'm also just going to straight up kill motorway number 1 because I want to add this purple house to it. And you can't just, I couldn't just turn and point to this because this is the entrance part of the motorway. But if I kill the motorway and then reposition the house, I can place the motorway right back, and it actually enters now off to the northwest of this square rather than the west. So if a purple house was to spawn right here, we'd have to do basically the same thing, but, you know, maybe that just won't happen. We can assume that that's not going to happen until it does happen, at which point we'll deal with the fact that it has happened. This blue business appears to have mostly caught up thanks to motorway number 2. I love, by the way, I absolutely love the way these light blue cars look on this pink motorway. That is aesthetic as fuck. This down here, not so much. But, you know, it's not the end of the world. We'll grab these 2 and we'll slide them down this way into here. We'll draw the road better. Okay. Now, we also have, well, got an interesting situation developing, and by interesting I mean fucked. What if we were to take these 2 right here? Let's just murder this whole road. You go off like that. Bing, bang, and boom. It's an exceedingly pastel map, Sonny. You're not wrong. You come up here. You're gonna run down this way, murder this tree. Goodbye, tree. Can we just toss a roundabout like right here? We toss a roundabout like right here. There's no good reason for, you know what? Fine. We'll run these pale pink things up and over into here. I have a few bridges. I'm gonna get 2 bridges back, so let's just get 2 bridges back. We get both of these bridges back, we're gonna use both of those bridges, I think. We're gonna 1B, 1R this situation. Give me that bridge back. Thank you. Now this is gonna be a subpar distribution of bridges, but it's gonna be temporary. You come up to here and up to here. That does use 2 bridges. Hopefully this doesn't fill in with dark blue. That would be annoying. It would mean that we need to redraw some things. This over here has gone circular, which is kind of gross. This is yellow, which is also bad. Give me another bridge. Okay, you know what? It's actually fine. We just need to immediately restructure this nonsense. This nonsense here gets immediately restructured. you can go up there, reclaim that bridge, go in like here. Thanks. Now, you two, yellow friends. Just as soon as this bridge goes away, we will bop you in like so. You'll approach this from the east like that. Okay. Good. What else is good is the ability to take away this house and replace it with these houses. So now the 5 of these are going over here to this circle, and we can make it the 7 of those. There. 7 go up to, never mind. Screw that. We'll just keep this roughly reasonably allocated, like so. You go down like that. You go over like that. This is once again 7, going off to this circle. Lovely. Hey, buddy, if you over here want to go circular, totally fine. Hey, buddy, if you over here want to go circular, totally fine. And actually, given how damn close everything is to it, hey, buddy, if you right here wanted to go circular, not the end of the world. You know what's kind of the end of the world? This business. This is a very long double bridge road situation. This business is not catching up. So we're going to take a couple of dark blues and we're going to slide them down here. And yeah, you see immediately 4 cars pour out of these houses. Give me another bridge because I'm out of bridge. 4 cars pour out of these houses. They come up here. Here comes the dark blue cavalry. It's the U.S. Civil War. The blue guys were the good guys. So, hooray. You come up here. You clear yourself out. That's going to be lovely. You are a dark blue business that exists. I don't love that. Not going to lie. Kinda need to do something about that. What's that going to be? I don't fucking know. Can you wait until Monday? I don't think so. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Now, granted, it's already Thursday because I spent so much time talking about how it was Wednesday, but it's still Wednesday, and you know what that means. We need more love and support and dude friends over here. Temporary measure. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to totally and completely hose this light blue business just for a second. Motorway number 2 is going to slide down to here. This is an ultra temporary fix for a whole bunch of different reasons, but once this car gets back down over to here, these 2 houses are going to keep this thing afloat until Monday. And then we're going to figure out what the fuck we're doing. You're a pink business that needs some love. That's actually fine. We can do stuff for you right now, as a matter of fact, because you can just boop up like so. And we have this lovely little upward diagonal situation going. That's good and fine. All of these businesses are angried. So many angry businesses. We're only at 777 trips and everybody's angry. Give me a motorway. Okay, now, I have been repossessed of a motorway, which is good and lovely. If I were the king of the forest, I could redistribute all the wealth in the world. Like so. Let's kill all this traffic. I'm going to kill both of these bridges. Not this bridge. We're going to take these 3 dark blues right here. They are going to be the lifetime beneficiaries of motorway number 2. Motorway number 2. Oh, the Spotify tile isn't up. Thank you, Sonny. God. Boop. Without the Spotify title, it just makes it seem like the chat's in a weird place. Gee, bus, Goog. Okay. So, this nonsense duder right here is gonna get help from all of these. These 3, 6, 9, 11 pale pink houses are going to come down here and do double duty supporting this business. It's gonna be fine. Not ideal, but fine. Now, that means that we have a hunk of dude right here. Crap. I'm gonna have 2 bridges. Actually, I'm gonna have 3 bridges. I could use 3 bridges to just come down here, swing out this way, and bridge into here. That seems a monumental waste, but it'll probably be fine. Speaking of things that'll probably be fine, this light blue business probably won't die because we're going to get a motorway back just as soon as that thing gets over here. That means that these 5 houses can now spend their life and love and support sending traffic off this way to not kill this business. These dark blues right here can go bridge into this business. Does any of that make sense? Fuck no. Absolutely not. But hey, you know what else doesn't make sense? The fact that we have 8,000 here. Let's do this silly thing. We're going to do a silly thing. The silly thing being, we're going to reroute all of this pale pink nonsense down this way. You 4 are going to swoop in thusly and service this business. That's going to leave the 5 of you completely free to do whatever the hell you want, so long as whatever the hell you want involves coming up this way and turning right and joining the cavalcade of nonsense supporting these 2 businesses. Okay? Okay. You, first car, in line, get over that away, save that business. Everything's going to be totally fine. You are a functionally unused purple dude. Well, great. It's not the end of the world, but it's also not amazing. Let's take you and you. We're going to stick you up here, and we're just going to do a roundabout right here. You're going to go in that away, down through here. 12 Mendes. These 4 purple houses on this road. I could put this purple house right here, but it would just create complications, so no. No, we won't be doing that, basically. You 4, IA, is a television program. You 4 are going to replicate the life, business, and success of this motorway right here. You're just going to be shorter, and there's going to be more of you. So we can staple these 2 back onto it. We can get more support into here. This is now a yellow circle, which is bad. But, you know, it's a problem for future me. Future me is a prick, and I hate him, and I love creating problems for him more than anything in the world. Oh, goodness. Okay, give me a roundabout, because I already have a traffic light. Now, you are the weakest link. No, you are a whole bunch of yellows. You need to... Hold on, can you... fuck. What if... Fuck. Let's put this pink here to support this pink circle. That's going to be okay. Now, we need so many things. We need more yellows to go support. Hey, I have a stupid idea. What if we just do this, and then we send... I don't have a bridge, though. Well, that's a good reason not to do that stupid thing. I don't have a bridge. If I don't have a bridge, I can't do the stupid thing. Is there a bridge I can reclaim anywhere? Kinda. Kinda, sorta. If I wanted to separate these and yoink this bridge back. I don't really want to yoink that bridge back. Yeah, I can't really do anything there. I can't really do anything here. Okay. Well, Balderdash. Let's undo that then. See, this yellow circle's just gonna die. This yellow circle absolutely cannot sustain itself for really any significant stretch of time with two houses that live 1,000 miles away. So I don't even think we can survive the week with the road as presently constructed. So what we're going to have to do, at least for right now, is toss as many yellows as I can get, which appears to be 3 yellows, onto motorway number 2, and then run them like this. So you 3 yellow houses, come over here, hop motorway number 2, and then slide down in here, approach this circle from the east, like so. This creates a traffic nightmare here, of course, but it's better than what had previously been established just by sheer force of numbers. You 2 dark blues go into this business, that's going to be totally fine. This triple bridge situation is kind of a ridiculous nightmare, but at least it's functioning. It's more than can be said for most things. Yeah, this yellow circle has definitely calmed down at least long enough to get us to the weekend, which is really all we wanted. Now it is Monday, and we have another bridge. Okay. Well, interesting. By interesting, I of course mean fuck. But you already knew that. Now then. What about, push this down here. By the way, how many fucking, this is 6, 10, 14, 18. 18 pale pink houses going off in this direction to support this circle and this square. That's fine. That's a good number. 18's a solid number. Now then, what are we gonna do to salvagate any of this nonsense? I still think, maybe it's time to revisit my stupid plan. Let's kill this road and instead draw this stupid road. That stupid road will be fed like so. This is the worst intersecting square in the history of intersecting squares, but it's going to have to be fine. This clump of yellows up here is going to go northerly and just kind of slide in as thus. You 2 can continue supporting this. I think like 4 of you can do fine right here. We probably don't need, say, all of this. Let's reposition motorway number 2. That'll get an extra house going off this way to support that business. Additionally, what I can do is swipe the 3 of you. It doesn't really make any sense, but don't worry about it. You point off down that way. You point out down here. There. These blues and yellows are all just kind of connected to one another somehow. Everybody except this dark blue house in the middle. That dark blue house in the middle can fuck right off. You over here are a purple business. How does one propose to support you? That's an excellent question, to which I have no answers. This pink goes off here, supports this business. That's gonna be fine. Oh, why did you have to be purple? Why couldn't you be anything else? If there was another motorway, this would be totally fine. But there's not, of course, so it becomes problem sauce.
Objection!
No, Sam, you don't get to object to my use of the term problem sauce. It's an accurate descriptor for the fuckery of my problem. If we take these broken wings, if we take this right here, run it down this way, that means that these 4 purple houses are currently being asked to support 2 purple businesses, which is bad in a vacuum. It's even worse when you realize that the 2 purple businesses they're being asked to support are 1 way over here and 2 already dying. So, this is the bare bonesest of solutions. This might, keyword might, stay alive until Monday. Just barely. Oh, hi. I don't know what to do with you. Give me another bridge. Okay. So I've now been 3 possessed of a bridge, which is great. It means... Okay, I gotta find a better solution for these purples. This is untenable. What if... Okay, I have an idea. It's a bad idea, but it is an idea. What if we were to take, let's just say, these 4 purples right here. You, and you. Additionally, you 2. You 2, up here, go to a traffic light right here. That gets you onto this road right here. Being on this road right here gets you down this way. And up here, we can redraw these so that they come down like so. You get to come up this way and into here. So now, rather than these 4 from 1,000 miles away having to support 2 businesses, it's these 6 from 8,000 miles away, but only having to support the 1, which is ... better question mark. Additionally, buddy friends, I've got this hunk of 5 purples, 4 purples. I've got this hunk of 4 purples. I've got this hunk of 5 purples. Yeah, okay, everybody go. Oh, also, by the way, in case you forgot, this light blue business also exists, also needs to get connected to something, also presently isn't. So, I could swipe these 2 houses, but I'd be swiping them from this circle, so don't love that. You are a circle. Wait. What if? Nope. Thing to do is to put them on. Okay, so let's put you, and you just on this road. And the 3 of you can just kind of exist, sending cars down this way through this atrociously busy intersection right here so as to salvage and save this business 800 miles away from anything. That sounds lovely. Here comes a bunch of purple cars into here to save this. Here comes a bunch of pale pink cars into here to save this. This is the roundabout that hasn't killed everything yet. This is a big round death circle. This thing is angry on account of its only traffic support being go through a plaza parking lot, then the worst intersection in the world, and you're home. It's a bad place, is what I'm saying. This is not the good place. Eleanor has figured it out. This is the bad place. Oh boy. Okay. This is the bad place is almost probably not the funniest thing I've said today, but it is the thing I thought would make a good episode title and also had the smartness to type. Give me a motorway. This is going to be a lovely, a beautiful use of a motorway. I'm so happy. I'm actually unironically very happy to have this motorway because having this motorway means that I can kill this road, this traffic light, and this intersection. Being able to kill that road, that traffic light, and that intersection means that I can take these 4 purple houses and just motorway number 4 them way the hell over here. That's going to help this purple business, obviously, but it's also going to help this light blue business because it means these light blues have less bullshit with which to deal. Not no bullshit. Very important to note. Not no bullshit, just less bullshit. I think the lucky winner of our next motorway contest is gonna be this business here. This business here has been basically overfucked for a very long time, and it's mean. We're being mean to this business here. We're also gonna be mean to this circle, but in a long-term supportive kind of way. Because what we can do is rather than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 purples right here, we can take these, say 7 purples right there. Haha. And now the 7 of you, matter of fact, there, go off, do that. Zoop. The 7 of you have the smallest little motorway. Voop into here. 7 houses, 7 brothers. Everything's gonna be great. Everybody go. Okay. You're going to be angry for a second because your motorway is repositioning, but long term, you're going to be fine. You over here, still fine. You down here, less fine, actually. Here, can I afford to give you, like, 1 house? Here, take 1 more house. Just take 1 more light blue house. You're going to be fine. This light blue circle has finally gotten around to being angry. Give me a bridge. Samurai Sam had a bad time in this challenge, got really unlucky with spawns, because I'm having different problems, yay. Sam's equivalent of the dark blues had 3 businesses in the far left of the map, and you didn't have the motorways. Ooh, well, that's not great. Do you know what else is not great? This purple started getting mad, but it's gonna be fine. The motorway has fixed itself now. You can point north and join the motorway fixing party. This business here is kind of okay. This business here is kind of sort of fucked. Show buttons. Yeah, don't really have answers for that. I guess the closest thing I have to answers for that is pulling these 2 off of here and up to here. That's going to mean we have 5 supporting this, and we still have 6 supporting this, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's also not a good thing, but, you know. Hi there, light blue square guy. Where are all the fucking cars for you? Light blue square guy? Light blue square guy? You weren't supposed to. 2,576 commuters over exactly 100 days. We have died and failed. No. Top 15%. We do get the GGs, which is some consolation. Drop those golfs in the chat if you got them. Top 15% in the world. We'll take it. You know what else we will take? We shall take the Wordle friends. Hello. Top 15% in the world is it's not Greta Thunberg. It's good. It's pretty great. It's okay. We're doing all right. There's a T in the word. Could be worse. We know there's a T in the word. Now we have infinite clout. Except it's not clout because we know T isn't the last word. We have infinite tacit, which doesn't make sense. Tacit is an adjective and not no. Okay. We have Suitin. Not satin, Suitin. No? Okay, fine. Hail Suitin? No? You know, if Suitin was a word, that would probably have been funny enough to be the title of the episode, but it wasn't. So it's not. Now then. Ow, stretch. What about think? It could absolutely be think, I think. It's not think, but we put the T in the right place, and we learned there's an H in the word, so listen. That's, it could be tushy. It could literally be tushy, actually. It's not tushy, but we have also learned that there's a U in the word. So, it could be touch, right? Could absolutely be touch. There's no reason it can't be touch, other than no reason. Actually, it's touch. We solved the Wordle. Good for me. I am the Wordle winner. Oh, my heat just kicked in. Hopefully, y'all don't hear that. If you do, I'm sorry. It's cold. What do you want from me? To be slightly less cold, slightly more cold than I had previously been? Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Now then, we need great many things. So, we can create four groups of 4. Comb and wax are hair products. No. Hold on. Comb, hive, honey, and wax are all things with bees. Bees make honeycombs. Beeswax is a thing. Bees build hives. Bees make honey. Yeah, these are all things with bees. Things with bees? Things with bees! Bee creations. Sure. Now then. A while, a period, a stretch, and a spell are all like spans of time. So that makes sense. Interval of time, good work, well done. And now we have to pull two groups of 4 out of this assortment of words. So let's see here. I mean, pirate, clown, witch, and angel are all Halloween costumes, but I don't think that adds up. Pirate, clown, that's not like the character archetypes of Scooby-Doo, is it? No? Shaggy's the clown and Fred's the... No, okay. It doesn't make sense. What about... Ooh, boy. So pirate as a verb is like, you can pirate a thing, that's a thing, but you can't... Well, you can clown on someone, that's a verb, but they mean different things, so... Cat, get away from the cables. Okay. And again, I will say, wow, the levels on that heater are actually noticeable. Uh-oh. Hopefully it doesn't sound too bad. Pirate, clown, witch, and angel. For what, though? Just because they are popular Halloween costumes? That seems random. What about, well, if you wail, you will be hoarse, but that doesn't mean the words are related, and there's no other two to put with them, so yeesh. Deer is like, it's the start of a letter, but none are anything else. Well, actually, hold on. Deer and angel are like terms of endearment, right? I mean, for God's sakes, one of them is in the word endearment, but clown is not a pet name, so you don't snuggle up next to your honey bumpkins and whisper in their ear, "I love you, pirate." No, that's not a thing people say. So, fuck. fuck. Jeez. You can grow horse if you... No, it's kind of a really bad stretch. Stop eating the cables. Get away from the cables. Fucking cat. I have no idea. All right, pirate, clown, witch, and angel. Because they're Halloween costumes, I guess. I can't. I'm mad that I got that right. I'm really... What is the... Animal homophones. Okay. You know what? That tracks. That makes sense. That, honestly, people are gonna... My friend group has started playing Connections because I turned them on to it. And half the time they point out that the purples are ridiculous, and today was one of those. I understand the animal homophones so much more. That tracks so much better for me than the classic Halloween costumes. Now, granted, I didn't get it. I struggled to realize that. But that feels like a more natural connection than the classic Halloween costumes. But hey, we solved the connections in 4. Hooray. We must immaculatize our grid. We need Brewers, Nationals, and Atlantans, and we need them to have played a game in left field, a game in center field, and a game in right field. Now then, one time, true fact, Atlanta tried to make Chipper Jones a left fielder. It didn't take. It didn't go well. Sadly, Sunflare Space, I don't think Pedro Martinez ever played the outfield. I think he was a pitcher. He only pitched. They never had occasion to stick him in the outfield, not for one single solitary time. So, I don't think so. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, Jose Vidro had played right field for the Nationals one time. But, you know, we should be at least a little bit realistic-ish about stuff. Cat, you need to stop eating the cables. She has immediately returned to eating the cables. Get. I am going to throw you off of a very tall bridge onto a soft, cushy bed. A national who played right field is Vladimir Guerrero. We're not fucking around. We are not fucking around. A Brewer who played center field is Christian Yelich. A Brewer who played left field is Jeremy Burnitz. There you go. There's a deepish cut. Remember some guys? Jeremy Burnitz. Let's see here. A Brewer who played right field is Chris with a K Davis. Chris Davis did not play right field for the Brewers. God, do I have the wrong Chris Davis? I don't think I have the wrong Chris Davis. I might have the wrong Chris Davis. Curses, failure, foiled again, etc., etc., etc. Well, now that we've gotten it wrong, let's fuck around. Did Jose Vidro play left field for the National Expos? He absolutely did, one time. An Atlantan who played right field. Oh, he just didn't. It is Chris with a K Davis. He did play for the Brewers. They just never put him in right field. Okay, fine. An Atlantan who played right field is Jeff Francophone.
We wish you Merry Googmas. We wish you Merry Googmas. We wish you Merry Googmas. And 1B1R.
Thank you, Sam, for wishing us all a Merry Googmas and a 1B1R. Jeff Francoeur played right field for the Atlantans. That's absolutely a true fact. Not sure how I feel about the new voice. Well, it sounds basically like the old voice, I think. I don't remember the old voice, but they were both like generic lady girl voices, right? I don't remember anything. If we really hate the new voice, there are other voice options. She sounded sweeter. Okay. I'll look into that. What do we need to do here? We need various dudes. Did the National Expos ever try Will Cordero in center field? I don't know. That probably would have gone badly for them, but yeah, they never did. That makes sense. He was a left fielder and not a particularly good one. An Atlantan who played center field, let's just take our 7 and go home here, is Andrew Jones. Elijah Dukes makes sense. You could have stuck Niger Morgan in there. That's reasonable. We'll take 7 and admit defeat. And last thing before we wrap up for the holiday weekend, let us guess this game. This is, there's a lot going on here, actually. You've got, I think these are PlayStation 1 graphics? Possibly PS2? Like, possibly bad PS2 graphics, but I think these are PS1 graphics. You've got red wings and a scythe-looking thing and weird hooky nonsense in a possible graveyard. This could be Devil May Cry. This could be Dirge of Cerberus : Final Fantasy VII. We're gonna try Devil May Cry first. It's the very 1st Devil May Cry. First one in the series. It is not that. Okay. Now, Red Wings. It could be an NHL game. It absolutely could have been. Let's see here. We've got a dude walking up some stairs. He appears to have magic at his hip and also a sword blade arm cuff thing. Is this Prince of Persia? Did the Prince of Persia remake have a dude with a sword blade arm cuff thing? I don't know. You know who might have is the original God of War. Where's God of War. It absolutely. Original platform PS5? So this game came out for the PS5, PC, and Xbox. It appears to feature this symbol and something being multiplied by 1, which is amazing. It also has, I'm going to say for the era, apparently bad graphics. Or maybe this is just like a tiny little sliver of the thing? This isn't like... I'm gonna laugh if this is fucking Elden Ring. No, Elden Ring does not have a Metacritic score of 75%. Elden Ring is more beloved than that. What in the ever-loving fuck game is this? This is... Bloodborne. Now, granted, that's not for this console generation, but we're gonna ignore that. It is a third-person role-playing game. Okay. Is this Final Fantasy 15? I suppose it could be Final Fantasy 15. Wait, didn't Final Fantasy 15 come out for the last console generation? Is this Final Fantasy 16? I should hope not. I think Final Fantasy 16 has a higher Metacritic score than that. This is a game that came out this year. What the hell game is this? Y'all, what the hell game is this? This is, you're fighting a dragon. You appear to be a medieval knight dude. Oh, it's not that. No, wait. No, it can't be Elden Ring. For one thing, Elden Ring came out in 2022. For two things, the Metacritic score is too low. Like, this can't be Elden Ring. This absolutely can't be Elden Ring. What it could be is a mystery of the universe at this point. It could be Fancy Lad the Night Dude. I don't think Fancy Lad the Night Dude came out yet. I think it's still in early access. Let's see. Is it Fancy Lad the... No, wait, we have to colon. Fancy Lad the Night Dude. And there's no K in night. It's a pun because he's a vampire knight. So he's a night dude. No? Okay, we'll try Elden Ring then. It's not going to be right, but we'll try it. It appears to not be Elden Ring. It's by Hexworks. It's by Hexworks, and it looks like this. This is the video game. This is the game. This is just someone playing the game. What the hell game is this? I have no idea. This is Soulsbornevania, actually. Here, Soulsbornevania 3, slasher of ass buddies. No? Maybe it's slasher of the ass buddies. Slasher of the ass buddies. Huh. I really thought it was Soulsbornevania 3, slasher of the ass buddies. It appears not to be the case. In which case, we're just going to type medieval, and yeah, it's actually Medieval 2. Nope. Lords of the Fallen. Okay. Sure. That's roughly as generic a title as Soulsbornevania 3, slasher of the ass buddies. But, alright. I apologize to Hexworks and everyone who loves Lords of the Fallen for not knowing your video game. Folks, that is going to do it for us here today on Good Morning Mini Motorways. Y'all will see on the end screen, assuming I can figure it out quickly, the plan for next week's stream schedule. We will not be streaming on Monday of next week, but we will come back Tuesday morning, 7 o'clock Eastern, for another edition of Gimmimimim, and then the plan is business as usual. Thank you all so much for watching. Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Happy National Holiday Monday if you don't, and if you're not in the U.S. and you don't celebrate Christmas, well, bye.